Hello everyone, this is Ben from Video Blog Basics. One of the biggest questions that we get is how do I record my screen and how do I make a screen capture? I'm going to be covering Windows today, and in the future, in the near future, I'll be covering the Mac side of things, but in the meantime, let's just dive right in. Now, first thing you got to keep in mind is I'm already doing a screen capture and I'm recording this entire screen. My screen resolution is fairly large. So when I try to make a video for online viewing and you try to place that video in an area that's about this big, and generally that's around anywhere from 600 to 700 pixels, it compresses everything so you can't read anything. So by the time we compress this down, it's going to be too small to see. So what you want to do is you want to get a screen capture software that will allow you to capture a window, or you can capture the entire screen and then crop out what you need to see. But you want to crop it out to be the right size. To make sure that your windows and everything are the right size and to make life a lot easier is go to brianapps.net and get Sizer. And what this will do is it will show up in your bar down here, right here, and you can right click on it and you can configure the Sizer to give you sizes that you need for windows, like say 640 by 480, 800 by 600. Get some standard sizes that you see web videos going. Now my favorite is HD 720 by 1280 because it's really functional. You get really nice letterbox kind of look to things, and you can get some decent streaming video based off of this without having too much bit rate happening, or basically making it so that it doesn't load up very fast. Now what you'll notice is if I come down to the bottom of this window here, now the exception here for sizing things seems to be Firefox won't allow you to size things. So what I'll do is I'll just open up a window. And once I got this window here, if I right click down in the corner, you'll notice that it says 720 by 1280. And it lets me size that up to 720 by 1280 exactly as I want it for viewing. And again, I can do 800 by 600, but I like the best is the 720 by 1280. With Firefox, which is my preferred browser, a lot of people like Chrome and stuff, and I'm sure there are plugins for that. There is an add-on that you can get called Fire Sizer, and what Fire Sizer does is you'll notice when I click on here, it tells me the width, it tells me the height, and I can adjust both at the same time. So in the case of Firefox, is I would just take this and I drag it to 1280, just like that, and then we'll go to 720. And that's perfect. So, and of course what I would end up doing is I just eyeball and line things up on the screen like this. So here's how you size the screens that you have, and you're going to find that there's a whole bunch of different packages out there as far as recording your screen goes. Now there are some free ways of doing things. The problem with doing things free, for example, is that you can get this Jing product and it's free, and you can take a video of your monitor, but it limits you to 3 minutes and 3 minutes only, and then it saves the file out as I forget which format, but I believe it's an SWF type format. So at that point you have to find something that can read that format and then also be able to edit that format. So this is a great way to go about doing things, and I'm not going to go into how to use these products, because when you go to these products, if you go to Jing, there is generally a ton of support and community showing you how to do this. And to be totally honest, the Jing product is so easy to use that you really don't need anybody to teach you how to use it. So let's just go back here. I'm going to go to Camtasia. Or let's just look it up here. So Camtasia, it's Studio 7. This is out by TechSmith. It's the same people who make that Jing product. Now, yes, you are going to pay for this. What is the price of it? Let's just see buy now. It is $300. It's worth every cent. Absolutely every cent you put into it. You can learn how to edit the videos that you create with screen capture. Plus, you can edit videos, as you can see here, as if you have a talking head or a video capture of yourself, you can edit that, and you can add picture-in-picture and do some pretty decent editing right within Windows. So this is by far the first thing I'd recommend people buy is Camtasia Studio. You can also get it to record on a Mac. It's not as good on a Mac, but it's not too bad. When we go to our Mac, we're going to find the other software that you want to use for that. So there's one option that you have is the Camtasia Studio. The last one here is, or not the last one, it's a thing called Expression Encoder, and it's put out by Microsoft. So you get this. The one thing that's kind of it's kind of flaky here because you look at it and you go, okay, well, I want to get this, and there is a free version, but they make it look like you need to have a key for it. Is that you install it into the free version, and the limitation with the free version is that we'll only deal with H.264 codecs, which is brilliant. That's what you actually want to put these videos out as. And the other thing is that you can only do 10 minutes in length. Now that's better than the 3 minutes in length. And don't think of it as necessarily a crutch. Is break whatever content that you're trying to do a screen capture on down to 3 minutes in length, or a little less than 3 minutes in length. Do one part, then save the video, then start again, and do that over and over again until you get the video you need done. To be totally honest, I've sold a lot of video products online on screen capture and how to use software. Anything over 10 minutes seems to lose people's attention. If you can, try to make your videos 10 minutes or shorter, and you'll find that the retention rate, the people actually viewing it, will do a little better. But that's going a little past what we're trying to deal with today. So what we're coming down to here is that there are a couple options for you to use. You can use Microsoft Expression to record your screen. You can use Jing to record your screen. Look up jingproject.com. And you can also use, and my all-time favorite is Camtasia Recorder. So those are the three that I'd recommend for Windows, and we'll cover some other usage of these products here in a bit. One thing also I'd like to cover is, if you take a look at Camtasia or even Microsoft Expression, is that you record the screen and you're immediately taken into a video editor. And once you're in that video editor, you can do the cuts that you need and you can save the file out, and that works really well. If you're using something like Jing, the problem is that you save it to your desktop, then you have to find an editor, whether you're using QuickTime or maybe you have Expression on your computer. The problem is that you're going from one software package to the next software package to the next software package, and it eats up a lot of your time. In the end, spending a little bit of money on something like Camtasia is definitely worth your investment. So until we talk again, this is Ben from Video Blog Basics, and hopefully that's helped you out.